So what I'm going to do today is just a really simple layered look, and what we're going to do is layer, put a layer of a matte shadow and then put some foiling over the top, and it creates a nice little effect, and you can see the matte color sort of peeking through on the bottom and then the sparklies on the top, which are always great. So all I've done already is put on some Primetime and the Well Rested Clear Radiance mix, and then I've highlighted under my brow with Hayacinth, which is also the color I'm going to use for foiling today. And on this eye I started by putting Blueberry Dry from the lash line to the crease, and so that's what I'm going to do on the other eye. I'm using the large shadow brush from Target here, and this is nice because it's a little fluffier, so you don't have to worry about, you know, getting too much on there. So we're just going to start near the lash line, because if you get more pigmented or a heavier application near the lash line, that's okay, because it kind of looks, it blends into your liner a little bit better, and so it all works out. This is a good idea for people using liner shadows as regular eyeshadows, for people who have the kind of skin tone that absorbs every color they put on. You might need some darker colors, and but if you don't have a skin tone like that, they're still nice because you get a very pigmented color, and that's what I like about the Bare Escnetuals line, is that everything is really versatile, and you can use it a million different ways. So use it as a liner, use it as a shadow, use it as a lipstick or cheek blush or whatever you like. Now I just want to go from the lash line to the crease. I don't want to go above the crease at all today. And this is, again, maybe a good look for deep set eyes, because mostly what shows when you have your eyes open is just a little kind of stripe of lid. Okay, so you just have, and I'm going to try a new thing here with the lighting. I have another light here which will probably just fall over. And I don't know if this is going to help, but there you go. It's going to fall over. Okay, forget the light. Okay, maybe I just want a little bit more on this side. Okay, so once you have the matte layer down, and you can do this with any matte color, you don't have to do liner shadows. You could use like Pond or the Meet the series. Any of those are all matte colors, so you could use any of those as a base. So next we're going to do some foiling. What I'm going to be foiling with is Hyacinth, and it's a really pretty color. It's a very light, sort of shimmery, very pale purple. And I'm going to put that over blue. So I'm playing around with purples and blues today. Okay, so all we're going to do is just go right over the matte color, all over the lid. The matte color is really just sort of creating a nice base, and it'll mix with the top color. You can use any sort of sparkly. You don't want anything too pigmented on top of the base, but there's certainly tons of nice sparkly colors to choose from, like Queen Phyllis or Nude Beach or Cupcake, I don't know, Sunshine, tons of other colors. And you just do that right over the top, and you get a little bit of sparkle, and you do that from lash to crease, just over the area where you've already been. And okay, so I'll do the other side. And I think this would be good for work or daytime, or if you're a younger girl or an older woman, I don't think it matters. I think you would look good with this kind of look. It's not too shimmery because you have that matte base under there, so it's not going to really be like glittery or anything like that. But you can play with the colors if you're a younger girl and you want to use some brighter colors, but you don't want to go too crazy. You can use a sort of brighter pink base and then, you know, you could do Hyacinth over the top of a bright pink or something like that, and it'll create a really pretty effect. So now we're going to move on to the lining. Okay, so what I'm going to line with is Twilight, and it's a beautiful blue, but it has a little purple kind of undertones to it, so it's a really good choice for this mix of purple and blue that I'm doing, and so that's why I chose it. I love color, and maybe that's why I just love eyeshadow so much. It's kind of like a painter's palette, and you can just mix things, and so be as creative as you want. And I always like to wing up my eyeliner a little bit because I like it to look like I have a little extra lash over there. It's always fun. And I do like to use colored liners a lot, so I think you could just use a darker color of just about anything that you have. And again, Bare Escnetuals colors can be used just any old way you want. You can use anything as an eyeliner or an eyeshadow or a blush or a highlight or whatever. They're very versatile, so it's great. If you only have a few things, you can find a million ways to use them, I guarantee you. So, and then you do your liner. You could do some liner on the bottom too if you wanted. If you wanted to glam it up a little bit and maybe add a little foiling along the bottom. Sometimes I take my brush with a foiling on it and just kind of pat it into the lash line to get a little extra sparkle and then do some liner under it. You could do a dry line underneath too. But I think this creates a really nice, put together, elegant look for every day. So I hope you like it, and have a good day. Thanks. Bye.